What's going on, people? It's your man, the YB, back once again. So, as you all know by now, Tyson, scary. And by the way, the reason I call him Tyson scary, sorry, Lyson. Lyson scary. Scary, people get confused. Scary in traditional terms means someone to be feared or something to be feared of. In American culture, scary, if you're a scary ass dude, it means you're shook. Yeah, if you're a scary ass dude, it means you're ooh, ooh, one of them ones there. If you hear a bump in the night, 100%. If you're a man, fair enough. If you're a 4-year-old child and you hear a bump in the night, it's okay to be sketch about it, to be wiggy, to be what's the word? I'm not sure what else you call it. What do you call it? Prang, scary, shook. Jitty. Jitty is the best word here, yeah? If a 4-year-old kid hears a bang in the night, it's acceptable to be jitty. However, if you're a grown-ass dude and you hear a bump in the night, it's your job and responsibility to go down there and see what fixing to be going on at the said location. That's your job. Do you understand? However, scary-ass dudes like Lyson Fury, if he hears a bump in the night, guess what? 100%. One of two things is going to happen. If Lyson Scary hears a bump in the night, he is either, number one, sending his wife Paris down. Ooh, what's that, babe? Ooh, one of them was there. Ooh, what's that? Ooh, Paris, did you hear that? Oh, go check it out, 100%. You know, come on, people, you know Tyson sending Paris down. Yeah, if if Lyson Scary hears a bump in the night, you best believe Paris is going to investigate whilst he posts up under the bed, under the sheets, hoping it's all okay. And Lyson Scary is one of them man, yeah, where there's a bump in the night and he sends Paris down. Paris gets slain. And Tyson, that guy who ended up on ITV saying, "Oh, I can't believe it, the world's gone mad, I've lost my wife." Oh, wait a minute, boss. You could have gone down there and investigated. Instead, you sent your wife. So let's not put this on the culture. Let's not put this on society. Let's put this on you being a Lyson Scary. Now, the second option, if Tyson Fury had a bump in his mansion whilst he's sleeping, is either going to send Paris Fury down or one of his 10 children. Fact. That's what it is. Oh, go on, son. Go and check it out. You're the man in the house now. He'd kind of build it up. Oh yeah, you're a big, strong lad. Go on. It's your, you're strong, ain't you? Using that kind of psychology shtick to convince his 7-year-old son to go down there, because he ain't want to go. He want to be safe. Tyson Fury, he want to be given tight. In his mind, he's thinking, well, if I send Paris down there, she's gonna scream. / keep them distracted, which is gonna give me enough time to get out of Dodge, get out the window. Yeah, or if I send my son down there, that's going to startle the burglars, and then that'll give me all about buying time for himself, because he focused on himself, because he's a scary ass dude. Anyway, Lyson Scary's come out with a statement after his fake news, AI generated, photoshopped scratch. I mean, look at it. Anyway, you best believe it, a video's coming soon. We're going to expose this ain't a real cut. This is either one of two things. This is Photoshop / AI and or a self-inflicted cut. There's no way this is a real cut from sparring. There's no way some random looking ass sparring partner was elbowing dude. Come on now. What sparring partner's gonna elbow the WBC heavyweight world champion 2 weeks before he's fighting? Get serious, people. Anyway, Lyson Scary and his team have put a statement out in reaction to his fake injury, and they've said the following. WBC heavyweight world champion Lyson Scary has been forced to postpone the fight with the unified champion Oleksandr Usyk after sustaining a freak cut during a sparring session in Riyadh. Yeah. The cut, which opened above Fury's right eye, required urgent medical attention and significant stitching, and will obviously require a period of recovery, conveniently, obviously. Scuppering, this is classic wording here, people. Let's read it again. The cut, which opened above Fury's right eye, required urgent medical attention and significant stitching, which will obviously require Plenty of time for us to fanny about, and plenty of time for us to stay safe. Plenty of time for Licensed Scary to keep his own nice and safe. Plenty of time to recover and scupper in any possibility of the fight with Usyk taking place on the 17th of February in Saudi Arabia. Now again, look at the language here. I'm going to focus on this part here. Yeah, they say it's going to require a period of recovery. What I find interesting here is how long? This is the biggest fight since God knows how long. If I was going to put a statement out, I'd make sure, if I wanted to fight someone and was gagging to fight someone and I was the one who pulled out, I wouldn't be putting out some loosey-goosey statement. We need some time of recovery. How long you need? Do you know what I mean? How long? 100%. Yeah? This statement should read, hey, we've had a cut, it required urgent and medical attention, and it will require a period of 3 months, of which Tyson Fury will start training immediately, and his fight date will be ABCD. Why are you leaving it so open for? Why? Given the circumstances. You should be gagging to give the information as much information as possible if you was serious about this fight. Now the next line he says here, scupper in any possibility of the fight with Usyk taking place on February 17th. Now I want you to forget about the February 17th business. The fact is, people, he's been cut and it scuppers any possibility of the fight with Usyk happening at all. That's what it should say here. Yeah, I've been cut and it scuppered the possibility of the fight happening at all. Fact. Now, I want to give you some history here. I've got a video coming soon. Tyson Fury, and I remember at the time being very angry at David Haye. David Big Toe Haye, a classic light-skinned Donny with painted toenails. We know everyone here, anyone who knows anyone who knows anything knows David Haye has his toenails pedicured and painted. That's what it is. It's not a great, is it? Listen, that's a light-skinned thing to do, right? I'm Team Lighty and I ain't gonna lie to you. It's not for me. Pedicure, I mean, if you look at my feet are crusty. 100%. My feet are crusty and musty. I'm not proud of it, it's just what it is. I got musty feet. Sorry, they don't smell. I have a wash, but they are musty. I got dry feet, bottom line. They're musty, they're crusty, dusty. Anyone who looked at YB's feet would say, damn, there's some dusty feet. That said, come on, David Haye, you best believe, his toenails, his feet are pedicured and his toenails are painted. What do we know? In 2013, David pedicured, big toe, painted nails Haye came out and was supposed to fight Fury and pulled out of a cut. Again, I've got a video coming soon going through all this. At the time, David Haye alleged he was cut too, and Fury responded, and at the time, I was very disappointed on David Haye. Wasn't surprised because again, he's a light-skinned Donny with pedicured feet and painted toenails. Yeah, you can never expect too much from a light-skinned Donny with painted toenails and pedicured feet, can you? So it was a letdown, but it wasn't a shock. Nonetheless, Tyson Fury came out and said the cut's fake news. That's what he said. He came out and said the cut is fake news, people. But more specifically to the point I'm actually making here is that, guess what? After the fake cut, which Tyson Fury alleged David Haye planted, what do we know? That fight never happened. Oops. Yeah, didn't happen. Haye had a fake cut alleged by Tyson Fury and the fight never materialised. So that's why the words here read, I'll read it again. The cut which opened above Fury's right eye required urgent medical attention, of which, by the way, there's no evidence of which. Yeah? Big multi-billion-dollar camp and not one video of dude with the nurses. Not one video of dude in hospital. Not one video of dude with the actual cut, to be quite frank. Yeah? Anyway, let's read it again. The cut which opened above Fury's right eye required urgent medical attention and significant stitching, and will obviously require a period of recovery. Scuppering any possibility of the fight with Usyk happening at all. Just like David Haye didn't happen. Yeah. History repeats itself. Fury pulled out of a cut that's fake, and he ain't never going to fight Usyk. That's my base case now. I gave this guy credit, he got me gassed. I found things things didn't make sense, and I've been saying that. Don't forget, people, the history here. The history is Fury fought in Ngannou, October 28th. And then they was telling us, oh, Fury's going to fight Usyk December 23rd. That didn't happen. Then it was, oh, Fury going to fight Usyk February 8th, 17th or whatever. That didn't happen. Oh, Fury going to fight Usyk May. None of these things add up, people. It never made sense for Fury to fight Usyk in December. 4 weeks, 5 weeks, X amount of weeks after the Ngannou fight. It never made sense historically for Fury to fight Usyk in February, just after Christmas. The guy's got 10 kids. And Fury let slip himself. At the point of this cut, he had only been in camp for 5 weeks, which really lines up perfectly with Christmas. Yeah, 5 weeks means he got Christmas out of the way and then started training camp. Who here thinks Tyson Fury is going to prepare for Usyk in 5 weeks? Not me. His words. Oh, I had a great camp, we were 5 weeks in and I got cut. 5 weeks in and the fight's in 2 weeks. So who here thinks Tyson Fury was going to have a 7-week camp for Usyk? I don't. And I said that at the time. It never made sense. And now, it ain't making no more sense. Again, I've got a video coming soon. Tyson Fury says, oh, we got a May, or Turkey bin Salman says, we've got a May 18th for a scheduled date. What do we know? For this kind of cut to fully recover, it's going to take more than 4 to 8 weeks. Let's call it 4 weeks. 4 weeks rules out the whole of February, which means you've got March, April, and then half of May. 10 weeks. I guess you could probably nick it in. Come on. Frank Warren says it's going to take 3 months. Timelines don't add up. Let's go in the middle. Let's say it takes 2 months. It's not in the middle, but let's call it in the middle. 2 months. February written off. March written off. Fury has a 6-week camp. No. Yeah? Not going to happen. Anyway, Fury's quotes kind of go on further. A spokesperson said, whilst this is breaking news, it is clearly a massive disappointment after the work that has been done by so many people to finally deliver this historic event to the world. Once the doctors have appraised Tyson's eye, we will have a better idea. Classic. Once the doctors have appraised his eye, we will have a better idea of the period of recovery needed. Once known, we will work diligently with all the stakeholders and the Kingdom of Saudi to reschedule this fight as soon as possible, and we will of course keep everyone updated. Listen, people, do you know how long it takes to get an opinion on a cut? This isn't some stage 4 Anunnaki cancer where you may need a few opinions. Even if you did, at this level, yeah, doctors, this ain't the NHS, people. Fury ain't booking into the NHS for an opinion here on terminal 4 stage cancer, where you may have to wait 3 months. Tyson Fury can rock into any of these private doctors on that day, in that hour. Fury's got these kind of man, yeah, they can pick the blower up and get booked in that hour to see a doctor, a top doctor at that. This is a cut, people. Nurses can let you know, all due respect, a nurse will know the recovery period of such an injury. This isn't some breaking thing. So again, once the doctors have appraised, what do you mean appraised? Any doctor can look at this cut, even without seeing it physically. Any doctor can look at the alleged photo and tell you roughly how long it's going to take. Where's that? You put a statement out, and everything's left to be opaque. Yeah, well, it's going to require a significant. Yeah? Obviously will require a significant recovery period. Oh, and we need to get appraised. All these things, yeah, keep adding to the timeline. Oh, well, we haven't had it appraised yet, so that gives us another 2 weeks. Since when does it take 2 weeks to get a cut appraised? Since, to be quite frank, if you go to a nurse, if you go to a hospital, which Fury says he did, which Fury would have done, I've been cut, I go to the hospital immediately. It don't need no appraisal. As they're stitching up your eye, they will tell you, I'm stitching your eye, the stitches will be out in 2 weeks, you should make a full recovery within 8 weeks, you should be able to start sparring in. That's how it would work. This ain't rocket science, people, where appraisals are needed. They would know at the point of this statement all the information I've just talked about. The fact they don't know or are pretending not to know shows you it's all a ploy. Yeah? Anyway, last point. A disappointed Tyson said, I am absolutely devastated after preparing for this fight for so long. Well, it wasn't long, it was 5 weeks from your words. For so long. I've been preparing for this fight for so long. of 5 weeks. Probably the shortest camp I've ever heard of. I've never heard of a 5-week boxing camp before. Haven't. Sorry. Yeah? I was preparing for so long, it was actually the shortest camp in history. Come on now. Stop. Yeah? I'm absolutely devastated after preparing for this fight for so long and being in such superb condition. I feel bad for everyone involved in this huge event, and I will work diligently, blah blah blah, towards the scheduled day once the eye is healed. Again, opaque. Oh, once it's healed, I'll book it. Oh, it hasn't been healed till 2025. Oh, it hasn't healed though. I told you it hadn't healed. That's how they line this one up. Leave it all loosey goosey and open. Well, once it's been appraised, and once it's been healed, and once my nan grows a pair of nuts and becomes my granddad, then I'll reschedule the fight. Do you know what I mean? Anyway, I can only apologise to everyone affected, including my own team, Team Music, the undercard fighters, partners and fans, as well as our hosts and my team and my friends, in the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. So there you go, people. Some nice fake news there from Tyson Fury. That's his official statement on it. Let me know your thoughts. Big shout out to my doggy, Big Wes, for coming through and boosting the coin up. No doubt about that. And I will catch you, man, on the flippy. No doubt. 100%. If I can turn this moody computer off, 100%, no doubt.